I'm DDK and this is the 5th episode of the CT Spotlights. We are checking out f0rest here for NIP versus Titan in the quarterfinals of DreamHack Summer on Nuke. And he had an amazing series of performances in this tournament, perhaps the overall MVP for NIP. But let's we're going to see some shenanigans, as you can see here. Some shenanigans indeed. We've already jumped quite far into the game, but of course this is more of a highlight format, so the points will be quick that I will make. But f0rest here, he's going to be mixing it up. He largely plays ramp with Fifflaren as the support player, the fragger, and here he's going outside. Of course, Titan do like to go outside a lot. Even if they don't push it, they throw the smokes to keep you guessing as the CT side. NIP know their opposition well though, and in this round they're mixing up their aggression. They've got a three-player setup here. A 3+ strategy to crush any outside aggressions, and NIP this round are getting a bit lucky because this time, and f0rest hasn't occupied this position before, it's actually gonna yield some good results. f0rest's execution, of course, always just effortless, just unbelievable. It's just so easy for him this game. I don't even know, but you can see that this position actually wouldn't have worked if it wasn't for his two teammates who are also providing a lot of presence there. If he's alone up there, it's probably not going to work. He'll probably just die as they all are aiming on him. I wanted to add this bit in, by the way, just to show you that even f0rest can get caught off guard. Even f0rest can have an embarrassing little moment. It's not just, you know, us random players who aren't professional. And here we're going to see Fifflaren and f0rest at it again. You know, it's just a top level match. You know, average day in Fifflaren and f0rest's world, where they just, you know, just fail multiple boosts as if they haven't even practiced it, and you know, before, you know, they don't even care. There's a smoke there, and they're fine. They're fine. It's not even an important match. It's not 12-8 or anything. Never mind. Anyway, skipping 30 seconds later into the round, we're seeing a very tight setup from NIP, where they're allowing their opponents to go outside and be all over the place, but they rely on team play here and getting information, like gathering information. And of course, you know, when you got a fragger like f0rest, it works out pretty well. And I want to highlight something here. f0rest's position, you know, I will call it ramp support because he can quickly go outside, he can quickly go upper. But what his position really is the ramp fragger, the fragger. Fifflaren is there to get information. He's there to peek, pick, maybe have a little pick battle, but mostly he's there to survive and just get the info and be the first line of defense, kind of the gatekeeper, if you will, of ramp. He will drop down to ramp if he experiences problems, and that's really what the rifle allows him to do. It gives him a lot of dynamic possibilities when it comes to where he can stand and the setups he can use. And if he gets in trouble, f0rest comes in and frags everybody. But f0rest, they need him, the executionally strong player, to be able to move around very, very quickly to support all the areas, because Fifflaren is not going to see a lot of action, so you don't really want to put your fraggers on that spot, on Fifflaren's job there. And that is really the justification, in my opinion, for why f0rest is doing the positions he's doing. And you can see here another cool setup. This is kind of middle of the road. It's not super aggressive. You can see Get Right's there on the window, and f0rest is here to also help him. And this is just, again, the power of NIP's ability to be very dynamic and mix up these defensive setups when their opponents are going outside. It's very quick for f0rest to get to this position and just tapping him down. Again, just so effortless. He is f0rest. God damn. Go damn it. So here we go, Fifflaren and f0rest at it again. Will they get it this time? No. I mean, how many times do they attempt this? It's just so hilarious to me. It's like a really top level game. Okay, finally they get it. And you're going to see that this time it's actually worth it. It's going to work out pretty well for f0rest. Again, this is a great position like the outer catwalk one was, but it also requires great execution. And we're going to see that f0rest is going to display that to us. You know, just good, clean, simple execution to actually make this move work. And again, NIP gave up outside, but they have the information. They actually know what's happening. We saw Fifflaren, you know, once he left f0rest in this position, he went back to gather information, and they saw a couple players outside, so they know they're getting kind of surrounded, that the play is for, you know, for the lower site, and they're going to come in from, you know, both sides, from ramp and also from, you know, below catwalk. So here you go, f0rest gets the frags, and this completely shuts down the play, completely, of Titan. Okay, sure, it was a little bit lucky. They were basically just trying to get that boost whenever they could, but still, it is fantastic that it worked out for them. And you know, with the silenced M4, they just never knew what hit him. And again, f0rest just going to easily take down existence there. And I'm not sure if does he get the 4-man? I don't know, but it's just going to clean up. But you can see the power of the dynamic plays from NIP. They always keep Titan guessing. Their setups are always different. Starting this off with a bit of a different setup again. You know, f0rest is going to be there to support Fifflaren, who goes a little bit aggressive at the start. Again, just keeping the mix-ups going, and this is why I think NIP is so good on this map. They don't really rely on orbs, which always means that their economy can be in good shape, even if they're losing some rounds. Their buys aren't huge, and they have such good team play and dynamic strategies. And if they're going into a game like against Titan, where they've done their research, they are going to be in such a good position to take down some, you know, really well coordinated strategies. So you can see f0rest how quick he is to like get good positions down here. Just goes straight down in through the window, you know, no funny business, and just catches Scream. Scream not expecting that at all. So very quick reactive role f0rest is playing. He's almost like the Kenny S, but without the orb, if you will. If you're, you know, someone who watched my Kenny S video from Dust 2, and if you didn't, you should watch it. It's really good to see, you know, what Kenny S, how mobile he is. Anyways, this is about f0rest, and again, we're going to see a similar setup from the last round. Ready with the nade. Of course, they haven't had any information yet. And this is kind of the big deal. This is the reason why f0rest is here. So eventually they're going to get the information, as we can see on the radar, that, you know, the players are on the outside. Because this is more or less a standard, one of the more standard setups. But they haven't seen much play on the ramp room. So I think they're expecting that. But of course, now they have the info. And they've just been playing for the info. They let them go outside. They're like, okay, that's cool. We will just take good setups once we know where you're going. And this is what's happening. Really look at this position. Really good. Great little angle there. Like limiting the line of sight to only one player at a time. Oh my god, such good reaction shots. I've seen that shot before, of course, but still, I still, you know, are gonna have the like nice little reaction to it, because it's such a sweet shot from f0rest getting 2 players there. But again, you know, it's back to the standard setups, and it's all about information gathering for ninjas in pajamas. I mean, all their play is informed. They take safe ways to find information, gather that information, and then they make plays upon it. This time, okay, you know, Fifflaren pokes in, he gets some aggression, and now you can see how Exist is actually wrapping around lobby to try and flank this one's over. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.